in 1 mile.
Whoa, move to the right?
You gotta get the 210, the one that says the 60 and the 210.
Yeah. Oh, we're taking the 60 or the 210?
The 215. But yeah, not 210. I'm sorry. It's 215 and the 60. But you gotta get that line. I think it's that one.
One more?
Yeah.
It's only one lane going there?
Yeah.
One more people, thank you. Stay in this one?
Yeah.
Thank you. Man, it's like you have to be fully active to be driving in California traffic.
Keep right and follow I-2.
And you have to be like taking every opportunity.
Yeah.
It's like if you miss an opportunity to get into a lane or to make a turn, you waiting there.
It's kind of hard to be drunk driving in California, to tell you the truth.
Yet everyone does. Like more than 90% of the people have done it at one point or another.
Oh, dude, I'm a better driver actually drunk than normal.
Oh, yeah. You just gotta practice.
Yeah, your brother told me, huh? Like one time we went clubbing, and we all got drunk, but I was like the designated driver, and I was the one that drank the most.
Yeah. Designated driver.
Like, who's the best driver? Like, just get to one. Yeah, it's this time in Colorado.
That's funny. What was that?
It was when you guys first moved to Colorado.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
funny. So they came back or something?
Yeah, no, we like who's Jimmy? I think Babu.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Wally was there, but we drove there.
Oh, okay.
And your the twin was over there.
Okay.
Your 9.
Cool, yeah.
So we went to this club. We got out. We were all drunk. We came back. And I remember I wanted to pee like so bad when I got out of the club. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
And I drove like, it was like an hour away from Delta to the, what's it called?
Grand Junction?
Yeah, there you go. So I couldn't make it, and almost at the house, I couldn't hold it, so I peed like I was peeing outside.
Hey man, a lot of people do that.
I drove like almost like all the way to the house, but at the end I couldn't make it. Like, what the fuck, you didn't do it? Like, we're almost here.
Like, man, I waited too long. You guys should just pulled up. Like, you guys should just let me do this for a long time ago.
Yeah, I should have just pulled over, like, and most of the way there's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, man, most people do that shit. Like,
yeah.
You waited till you were in the city again?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh shit, I gotta get water.
Move to the left in 1 mile.
Alright. We'll pull over somewhere to get some water.
Oh, you gotta like fill it up?
Yeah.
Do you use just regular water?
No,
That's a special thing, the Windex or something?
the wind, the wind cleaning, whatever.
You don't need anything special, right? You just get it from the store? Or
Yeah, the $2 bottle thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cause like, if the glass is messed up, then all that shit shows up on camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't want to like anything like.
Yeah, I mean, it like
fucking up a video.
Yeah, like our eyes could like ignore these things, but the video can't.
Yeah.
It's just all there.
These guys are going on a road trip too.
Hell yeah, they're going to San Diego. What? They're gonna go biking, kayaking. I don't know about kayaking, but they're definitely gonna go biking.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, got 2 little kids, I think. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh man, when on the other side of like when you get off of Palmdale Freeway, right? On the other side, There's like another lake over there. You've ever been to it? It was called Silver something Lake.
Palmdale Freeway?
Like before we got into 215, you know,
Uh-huh.
and then like towards your place.
No, I've never been there, bro.
Oh man.
Have you drove through there?
No, man, it's in the opposite direction.
Oh.
But from that same place where you meet the highway and the freeway meet.
Oh, okay.
So if you instead of going on the freeway, if you keep going, there's a lake over there.
I've never been there, bro.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep.
I think one of these things have my chips in it, like the other chip. It's like these green chips.
Chips?
Yeah. Yeah, this one.
This one?
Traffic all the way, traffic all the way, traffic all the way. Have some chips.
Oh, good, man. Thanks. I'm gonna wait for that victory burger.
It's gonna be a while though.
That's good.
And I usually don't get munchies or anything. But, you know, it's rare for me to get munchies, but I guess I'm just cut loose. Cut loose.
Please keep left in 3/4 of a mile onto the carpool lane. Please check access restrictions.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
There's like 1,000 cars in just this little area right here.
How old is this truck?
This one, I think 2012, 2013.
Okay.
Maybe it's like 5 years, 5-6 years.
You got a brand new one.
Yeah.
How many miles does it have?
80. Oh, it was about 89 when I got.
It's not
when I had
bad.
it. Oh, it said 88. Never mind.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't drive it that much. For 80 something, I don't think he drives it that much. For 5, 6.
Average, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, but this car, what happened is, earlier in its life, we took it across country a bunch of times. All the way to Wisconsin, Chicago, a bunch of different places, all the way back here and everything, you know?
Yeah.
It went around the country a bunch of times already.
Then he kind of like stopped driving it?
Yeah, and then like, it was with my dad for a while. My dad hardly ever drives, so it was hardly ever driven, just back and forth to like Grand Junction and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
And then eventually my brother got it again. And then he drove for a while again, just to work and back and forth and whatnot. And it's like, that's practically it. But yeah, time for another trip. It's like before we sell it off, we're gonna take another cross-country adventure. It's gonna go on the adventure of its life. Are you my going Mary? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get the going Mary when we get a bigger car and get a few more crew people, you know, 2-3 more people. Or 1 or 2 more people with us riding along.
Yep.
So what's going on with the house, bro?
I was in the market, so I'm just waiting for, like, some offers.
Any updates from your real estate person?
No, I just, I signed in the paperwork like a week ago, so I think it's one like slow but sure
Okay.
process.
How long do they usually take?
Like 3 months for the whole thing. Like 3 to 4 months to sell, like the escrow and everything. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on the market for a month, 2 months.
So, like how? So that's the usual record. That's what they said.
Yeah, and then like another month and a half for escrow, 2 months. Because
So-
before it was like, I think before it was they were trying to do like escrow like at least a month, but now it's like a month and a half or so. It takes a little bit longer sometimes than a month.
And to go that way, right?
Yeah.
So pretty much, they said about 3 months or so.
3 to 4, yeah.
To
Like completely sell.
potentially up to, like after escrow and everything clears, like 5 to 6 months, right?
No, like the whole thing is like around 4 months.
Okay.
And you get your
Okay. Cool.
check.
You don't get anything while it's in escrow, of course.
No.
Do you get anything if they go to escrow and then they back out?
Yeah, because there's a contract.
Yeah, because like
Yeah, there's a contract. So once they give you an offer and you accept it, if they back out, I think they lose like
a certain amount,
like
10%.
2,000 or so, like 3,000 or so, something like that.
It might even be up to 10%.
Yeah, because I remember doing that when I made the offer. I had to take the check.
Yeah, because you made it available to them, showed it to them. You did a lot of efforts to make it happen, or you and your agents.
Now keep left.
I thought you were gonna be early at my house. I was like worried. I was like, fuck. She said 8 in the morning. Yeah. I still woke up though. I couldn't sleep afterwards.
Oh.
I put the alarm at 8. And I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I was tired yesterday, man. I went to sleep at 9. I still had a bunch of stuff to do. I was gonna wake up at 5 o'clock, but I'm just like, man, I'm still tired. So I just slept till like 7 o'clock, man. Then woke up, started doing all the work, updating a bunch of the stuff. So, and then after getting the work done, I was able to head out.
well, you're on vacation, bro. You don't want to push yourself.
No, it's not. Well, for me, vacation is my work,
Oh, okay.
So all my work is online. So I'm gonna be working at nighttime. I'm gonna be doing work and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. I have 2 computers. I'll show you how to help me. How you could help me.
Cool.
Well, potentially, we'll see. If eventually you probably could. Just like simple video editing stuff.
I'm just gonna leave like all the stupid shit and cut out the rest.
Pretty much, because like
you did a great job for it. Like, wait, it was the other way around. You gotta cut the stupid shit and leave the other stuff.
hey, bro.
Like, who's gonna want to watch it then?
But that no stupid shit, no one's gonna watch it. You gotta have some stupid shit in there. That's why, bro, if you could learn how to edit, some make cool editings, right? So what I've been doing, I don't know if you watched the previous videos, it's like literally get the front camera and the back camera, put it together, and then do that. But if you go edit it to get all the good footages and edit together to make it look awesome and shit, like the other travel videos, it's simple to do. It just takes a little bit of time to learn it, and just time to do it. It's just time to do it. So if you like, I could show it to you. That way you could help me out, and we could do this together, bro. Because you see me, I'm creating all this shit, and so I have to take care of the website, do all the marketing, for Sun Chaser, for UGA, for a bunch of other clients and stuff. So help me out do this thing, and we make it grow, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And it's not even hard at nighttime, when we're relaxing. The video camera is probably off. Unless we want to record us working sometimes too. Which we might, like if we get like an awesome area, like that's what I want.
I don't think we want to do that, man. I usually like play with myself when I'm in the computer. I don't know if
we'll blur you out. You're the editor, bro. You can blur yourself out. Put a big old black bar right there. Or a brown bar, however you want.
Oh, man.
Or put a banana there to pretend you're eating. I'm just eating right here. I'm done. Oh, God.
We'll make it work. That's the thing. We'll make it work.
Hey, there's always Pornhub, right?
Yeah.
One of my other buddies was telling me, he's like, yeah, we're just putting on the Pornhub. But like, man, I know the Pornhub has a section for normal content. I've heard it. I've never been able to find it.
I've never been able to find it.
So it doesn't show it anywhere on their pages. It's not in the categories or nothing. So what does it say? Normal?
I stopped watching it, bro, because like if you watch it like constantly, like your computer, like you need like a good antivirus. It eventually fucks it up. No matter how I try, like.
Bro, I'll teach you how not to get viruses.
Yeah, my computer keeps.
That's funny, man. One thing I always wonder, used to wonder is like, how does everyone keep messing up their computers and stuff, And I do know.
You don't know why.
No, I already know why. And it's just funny to hear it again, Like, it's true, man. It's like the only way to like mess up your computer. One of the few ways one of the prevalent ways is porno. Second way is pirating. Third way is freeware. Freewares are great, but when you install them, they typically come with bundle stuff. So when you're installing them, you just have to read what it's saying. You can't just always push next without reading in the shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of times if you see it says basic contract stuff, then you could skim through it. But a lot of times it'll say like you're gonna be installing we're installing this thing. Do you agree? Yes or no? You could say no to it and continue instead of just saying yes and continue. A lot of options. You're allowed to say no and still continue.
Yeah, that's why like it's better like when you buy DVDs. I mean, you get more of the same, but that's why you get to build up your collection.
Yep.
Like
Or pay for premium. Premium has no ads.
It has no viruses.
I mean, it'll have less. You still get viruses because you're using a computer. You'll always get viruses from using the internet over time anyways. Viruses, trackers, cookies and everything, so you always need to have...
porn sites, bro. Porn sites, like, you only need like a few days and you fuck up your computer. I mean, it gets slower and you feel like a little bit different.
Okay, I'm gonna need to see your porn searching habits, bro, because I've never had these things happen to me, but I've heard other people say it does,
I usually look up, like, midgets with like black people.
Do you Google this thing, or where do you search it?
No, Pornhub and those websites. Trying to figure out what it looks.
So you can't
find.
Here's the thing with porn sites, man. Find one good one and stick to that website for as long as you want. One or two good ones.
Which one's a good one? Is
Pornhub.
You porn or Pornhub?
No, Pornhub. Pornhub is like fucking... It has more traffic than Google does. It almost has more traffic than Google does, bro.
So how about the viruses? Does it...
I mean, if you click on the ads and shit, don't click on the ads. Their website is secure. When you click on an ad, you go outside of the website. So you just have to recognize what's an ad and what's a video.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So because the ads look tempting all the time. That's why they're ads, you know? The people paid money.
Like, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why not?
That's why. The ads are the ones you shouldn't be clicking on. I mean, unfortunately, you know, sorry to say for the website, but if you want to stay virus free, that's what you do. And if you want to click on the ads, learn how to fight the viruses. You know, it's not hard. It's very easy.
Yeah, show me that shit.
Yeah, it's easy, man. That's why, you know, people say, like, literally, I fixed the girl's computer, or so many other people's computer as well. I fixed the computer.
Addict too?
I don't know, her boyfriend, her children, I don't fucking know, alright? So, whatever the people does, fucking like less than 2 weeks later, yeah, it's slowed down again. Are you fucking kidding me? I literally just restarted the computer, it was working like it was brand new.
Okay.
And in 2 weeks, you gotta slow down again.
What do? You just reset it? Because I know how to reset it. Like, it erases everything.
Yeah. So you should never be afraid of resetting your computer, bro. Like, so like that's the ultimate. That's the biggest thing you can do for most issues, right?
Yeah.
Resetting it. Before that, you just run a few different virus scans and some uninstalled programs if you see that they're installed somehow. You know, you just have to pay attention and be vigilant on what you're doing properly, right? Like, I can show you just how to properly, you know, surf the website pretty much. Surf the internet pretty much. Because apparently a lot of people need coaching on how to surf the internet. Because my brothers have the same issue. Which is like, you just need to, you know, like, you can't get distracted pretty much. Let's put it that way. The internet has a lot of distractions.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So when you search for something, you always need to go for trusted material and always make sure you're looking at the right things. Like, if you download something and you see the download, you know, pop up, make sure you read that file. Is it the same file you're trying to download? A lot of times it'll be something else. Especially if there are viruses and stuff, it'll be something else completely. And you download it thinking it's the other one. It even says the name is different, but you still downloaded it. Get it?
I feel you. Yeah.
I mean, it happens. Why do I know? Because I literally click it and I see it so many times. And then you have to cancel it, push download again. If it happens again, refresh the page, and then see if you can find the download button somewhere else. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Even download.com or download cnet.download, even those freeware download sites, right? They have one good download, the actual download button, and filled with other fucking random shit. A lot of times there are ads that says download on it, so you click on them thinking they're the actual download buttons.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Fucking the internet's always trying to trick you. You gotta be vigilant. You know, it's like going to a bad neighborhood.
Motherfuckers.
But the entire internet is like that. It's the wild, wild west, bro.
I fucking knew it.
So, I mean, I love it because, you know,
Trying
it's
to get
freedom.
me somehow.
Like, no wonder they gave me all the penis enlarging pills out of nowhere. All I did was search it every other day.
That's all they gave me. I take them like vitamins and they don't work. Motherfuckers.
It just gives me a hard on.
Just gives me a boner all day.
So the last 20 minutes of what we're talking about, we have to put a disclaimer at the bottom. Not safe for work.
Like, don't fucking see this shit.
No, the new thing has become tell people like, hey, you know, like
Bad words.
bad words, or like, you know, censor them, you know, instead of censoring yourself in certain channels, like.
Yeah, but you're gonna show like the whole, like, if you're on the trip, like, so like 10 hours, are you gonna show the whole 10 hours?
Yeah, bro. That's why I want to do it live, because that's what it is. I believe that's what, you know, media is going. Live streaming and just like documenting life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's the entire 10 hours, 11 hours, however many, fucking 24 hours a day if we
So
want.
we're gonna do like a reality show?
Yeah, pretty much. We are the reality show, an actual reality show.
And we can't be alone all the time. We gotta get like some dirty hoes, bro. They can't let me like. You cannot see us like fucking alone all the time. These losers, motherfuckers. We gotta go bananas, bro.
Oh god.
Eventually, you know, eventually.
That's part of the adventures, dog. We gotta go. We pick them up. We drop them off. We do what we gotta do. You know, have our funds. Oh god. And if we ever have, you know, females want to join the crew, which I'm sure we do,
Give us a call.
Yeah, give us a call.
What's
And I
your
mean
number?
just friends too. Don't worry.
What's your number? It's 92. Is it 925? Don't worry, I'll put my number. I think we're gonna have better luck if we give up your number. I'm just saying.
Just go to the website. Contact us, yo. We have a whole website and everything, bro.
Okay.
We gotta take an awesome picture of you so we can put it up. First mate Juan.
Yep.
So, Luffy's first mate, you know, his primary duty, you know, just like every other first mate, is pretty much, you know, like shotgun. You're riding shotgun, bro.
Yeah.
He got 3 swords with him all the time. He's a swordsman, all right? So you gotta get 3 guns with you all the time, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you 3 fucking handguns, you know, one revolver, one fucking like Uzi, one handgun, whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Like you get to choose. Like,
Yeah.
shit, what do I feel today? Yeah, man, that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm. And then we gotta get a cute girl that we're friends with only, and she always teases us. Named, you know, because that's the 3rd crewmate in the show.
Okay.
It's a cute girl that becomes a navigator. She's also a thief. So
You gotta watch out with the wallets.
yeah, she first steals from us, but then she becomes part of our crew.
Then we like her.
Then, yeah,
Us?
then she robs other people for us. You know, and then she becomes our money girl.
Okay.
But you know, really, she takes all our money all the time. Is there any girl out there like that?
I gotta put my money somewhere like she can't steal it though.
Put it in the tire.
That shit going up my ass. I bet you can't find it there.
Oh god. Hey man, you never know if she's kinky.
See, I'm telling you, this is the stuff that you only should put and don't put the rest.
I'm just saying nothing else.
Yeah.
12 minutes faster, but longer. Okay, I'm just here, man. Let's just relax.
Yeah.
I don't want to take no detours right now. What's the timing thing on this? 6:30, so 2 more hours. We're literally at the heart of traffic. People are getting off work right now.
Yeah, 4:42.
I hope I'm getting some great footage. People living in the middle of the country. If you love traffic.
Oh man, if you love traffic, California is a place to be.
If you love traffic, you know, forget about it.
Just come to California.
Yeah. You'll be sitting in there all day.
Yeah, like first you're gonna start to hate yourself, and then eventually, like slowly, you hate like other people, and then eventually you're gonna hate the whole world. You know?
Yeah.
And all this time just in traffic, you get pissed off all the time.
Come out just wanting to kill the world.
Yeah.
That's why you drive drunk, you know? it's only bearable that way.
You get no time to drink at home. You might as well just drink in your car.
You're in it all day.
Yeah. Oh.
Go back to my brother's house. Hey, I'm back.
Dude, is this like literally
Yeah.
the road you took?
Yeah, it's like a few stops away. You get off. You get
You
off.
should have told me. I would have like come and I just like dropped my car at your brother's place.
That's all good. It's all good, bro. This whole trip is a road trip.
Yep.
We're sailing the lands. Put a sail up.
Oh, we should get one of those pirate flags.
Yeah, I mean, we already have the logo. So put the logo, on the car or something. That's our flag, bro.
Okay.
That's our Jolly Roger.
Yep.
Sun chasers. Check out the new one if you haven't checked it out. Check out the website.
Dude, have you drove that car? The one
Civic?
that has the turbo?
The Civic?
Yeah.
No, but it looks awesome. It's a hatchback. They brought it back finally, hatchbacks.
Yeah. I think it was this year or last year they started, right? It's probably like...
Yeah, I seen it last year too. I like it.
I like it. Looks clean.
But now I'm more into SUVs and whatnot than off-roading cars. Why? Overlanding. You gotta sell the seas. Sell the lands, right? And then after we finish selling the lands, we're gonna get some ships, put our cars in there, and then go to different lands. Take our cars in those places, man. We're gonna go to like Cancun's. We're gonna go to Caribbean and all those different islands and stuff, right? Instead of renting cars out there, we're just gonna take our overlanding cars out there. Even if they don't have roads, man, we still got our cars.
You can't. You gotta get like go to special places to dock, then unload.
So, man, we'll figure that out.
Dude, the fees are like.
Bro, in 2 years from now, once we have a crew of like 5 cars or so, right?
Yeah.
Each car, if they have like 100,000 followers or so, right? They could potentially generate about 10 to 20K per month, easy. Okay, and with 5 of them, that's potentially like at least 100K. So 100K, we could do whatever the fuck we want. Every month, if we have 100K, how much is it to charter a fucking ship? Not 100K a month.
A few thousands. I would say, I don't know.
Now if it's more, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
We'll worry about it once it comes. 2 years from now. I'm pretty sure we could explore the land in 2 years and still not be done, man. North America is massive. North America. We'll see how long it takes. Like 3 days from now, we're done the whole country. Smaller than it looks on the map.
I don't know if I could do like selling in the water, bro. Like I would probably shit myself. Like if like a storm or something hits me on the sea.
So we got bathrooms.
I've seen those like Alaska videos, bro.
Bro, don't watch those Alaska videos. Those are like fucking most ocean things that you only see like the bad people on the news and stuff only show the bad things because they rarely happen,
Like 20 motherfuckers going, only like the crew, only like the driver comes back.
Yeah. It's like the plane crash. Why is it always a big deal? Because it's so rare.
Yeah.
Okay? Cars are the fucking like the most dangerous way to actually travel, including ships. It's fairly safe to travel in ships, man, especially nowadays. People can literally solo across fucking like the Atlantic and Pacific in a small little boat.
The thing is, it's not as scary. Like the thing that gets you, it's not about the safety. And also I would say, like it's more dangerous cars because the amount of people that travel in cars every day. You don't have that amount of people like in the sea, you know?
Yes, that as well. But at the same time, the speeds that you're going, all these things you could hit at the same time. You know what I mean? Versus the ocean, it's mostly just deep water. You're not fucking hitting anything, unless it's like a giant whale or something. And you're gonna be running over dolphins and shit. Dumbass dolphin running in the way, swimming in the way. But yeah, bro, it'll be fun. New adventure, man. We gotta overcome our fears, man. This is a game. Why do you want to be afraid of in a video game? If you're in a video game, are you afraid to do anything?
You shouldn't be.
Exactly. It's only one life, bro. If it ends, it ends. At least we get to live it out, bro. Live it out in a fun style. An adventure. I mean, I don't think I actually want to die old man, fucking like can't do anything, wish I could travel, do all this adventuring thing, have regrets in my life. I'd rather just die a young man while I'm doing something awesome with no regrets in my life, man. Why? I lived a life worth living. YOLO. No longer a meme.
It was back like 3-4 years ago, like 2-3 years ago or something.
Yeah.
3-4 years ago.
Like I'm so over traffic again.
Oh, dude, it's like,
How fast am I moving? Yeah, I'm going 25 miles an hour. That's not bad. That's pretty fast, actually.
is that the miles we got left? 88?
Yeah. It doesn't seem very far. 88 miles, man. It'll take like an hour and a half to get there in normal time. But it's 2 hours, more than 2.5 hours. Nah, it's not too bad. Hour and a half still.
What does it give you the time?
There's that. There's time right now.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of like do the math?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I really want to go to like Asia. I want to go to like, for sure, I want to go to the Philippines, Thailand, go to Japan.
Hell yeah, Japan. Eventually, I gotta go find the creator of One Piece, Ichiro Oda. And then I'm gonna convince him to join our crew.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna have a giant ship, and I'm gonna have an awesome room for him to continuously make his fucking One Piece, you know? Because apparently this dude works harder than any other dude in the manga community, you know? Because like, he literally draws and creates his content every day for the last fucking 20 years. He gets sick over and over because he don't stop working. So, and he created this awesome world that inspired so many, including me. So, one of the things I want to do is find him eventually, right? And just like break into his house and be like, you ain't got a choice, bro. You join my crew.
You come with us.
I am not leaving till you join our crew. And if you don't want us to leave, then I'm staying here. Start hosting. Miss Oda, bring us some food.
Is he Japanese?
Yeah, he's Japanese.
Okay.
Like, in real time, you're gonna make Luffy the king of pirates in that world, and I'll become the king of pirates in this world. if that story's still going on, it's gonna still go on for at least another 5-10 years. It's already been going on for 20 years.
It's like fucking like Simpsons or Family Guy, bro.
Yeah.
I think Simpsons are even longer.
Yeah. Simpsons is longer, but
like 30 years almost.
Yeah, exactly, 28. And then this guy, he's been recently named number 12, the 12th most successful writer in the world ever in history. And that's on a list with the Bible. A writer, like one person writing, and their writing got that popular. Shakespeare, he's on the list with Shakespeare.
Okay.
When I first started reading him 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, I compared him to Shakespeare. I'm like, man, this guy is our modern day Shakespeare. But he does it in, this is his medium, you know, manga. Because he's so brilliant in storytelling, right? He's so brilliant as an artist, man. Like, it's so great. Like, the story comes alive to you, man. I have the entire series if you want to read it.
So he writes and draws? Or
Yeah.
What's his...
He draws, he's a comic book guy, okay? He makes comic books, okay? Japanese comic books are called manga.
Oh, so he does the thing. He draws it and then he tells the story as well.
Yeah. So he's pretty much the entire creator.
Okay.
Yeah. And right now, his books, the One Piece books, right, have sold 420 million copies. He's right behind Batman, but at 460 million copies. And he's gonna challenge. I'm sure he's gonna beat out Superman at 600 million copies. He's gonna do it, bro. Because the story still got 5 to 10 years left. And it's only getting more popular.
Yep.
So once he does that, he will literally become the most successful writer in current day history, in the current day times. Because not one person created Batman books, or not one person created all the Superman stuff, you know? But one person did create the One Piece. So in that terms, he already did beat them out. Oh, this is the street.
Where's your brother live? Like over there?
Yeah. One Piece fans, please like and subscribe, because this channel is all about living out the One Piece dream. I'm in search for the One Piece. We're in search for the One Piece. We're the Sun Chaser Pirates. We'll find the One Piece in this world. It does exist. Believe it. One Piece is the greatest treasure in their world. What does it have? The plebs, you know, the people that are in the, you know, that only care about money, and you know, that doesn't care about adventure. They only know that it's only money. The people that have gone on adventures know, like, the idea behind who actually made that treasure. He was a pirate king. Pirate King made that treasure. And if you're also another pirate that loves adventuring, you know that the One Piece is not about gold. The greatest treasure in the world is not the gold that's there. What is there? It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
The main character, Luffy, he doesn't even care about finding that. He's looking for it, yeah. His ultimate goal is to find the One Piece, but even when he was offered to be told where it was, he said no. What? Because he wants to find it himself. If it means anything, it's about him finding it. Meaning, it's about the journey of him finding it. He doesn't give a shit about actually just going there and being told where it is. That's why he's my hero. That's what we're doing. We're looking for the One Piece, bro. We will find that treasure. We'll become billionaires after that. Or billionaires, whatever, man. Tres comas. Billionaires, bro. The Tres Comas Club. You ever seen Silicon Valley? They're not the only ones, but like they were one of the ones. That's where I saw it from. One of the guys from there is a billionaire, and then he loses like $100 million. So he has like 900 million. And he's all depressed. I lost one of my commas. Oh man! And I'm like, yup, that little pleb, man, just became a dos comas. He dropped from tres comas to a dos comas.
That must have hurt. I guess it does, bro. I guess it gets to a point if you have like 100 million.
200 million is just fucking double. Who gives a shit?
No, but let's say you lose like if you have 100 and you lose like 10, 15 million, I think
that's a normal day.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a normal investment. That sucked that it happened. Let's just remake it. But yeah, exactly. Bro, at $100 million, if you just put it in any bank, right? Get interest in that shit, you'll make millions of dollars per year. It's literally in interest. So you don't have to work. And if you could keep your yearly budget down, yearly spending budget down to like that budget, you're literally living for free.
Yeah, because a city account, I know some banks offer like 2 point something, 3%. So if you put in a bank that gives you 3%, that's 3 million.
Exactly.
Not doing anything.
Exactly. $100 million, every bank right now, the highest one you could potentially get is about 2.25. That's $2.25 million of that you can get. And if you go to Robinhood, if you go to use their checking account, I mean, it has its caveats, but if you use the checking account and if you're able to somehow hold $100 million into those accounts, if you actually wanted to hold that much money in there, you could make 3%, because they're offering 3% right now, the highest ever of any financial institute. In fact, I saw an analysis, I forget the dude's name, Graham, I believe. He did an analysis on how they're making money, and he said they're not. They're losing even if they put that money in American bonds, those bonds would give you 2.76%. So they would be losing 0.24% per account. So if that's the case, they might be doing it just to gain the people, gain customers. And so if you put $100 million, if you're able to put $100 million, and if you trust them to secure your $100 million, you're making $3 million a year, monthly, on a monthly basis. So, 3 million divided by 12. You get like 400, close to $400,000 a month, man. That's awesome. So what's your monthly expenses? Less than 400,000? With that, you're literally getting paid to do nothing. Paid to keep your money there. You live for free. Man, living in $2 million a year. Could you do that? Under $2 million a year?
I can live with a lot less, bro.
I think I can do that. I think I can manage that. But the people that have 100 million, could they?
The thing is, the more money you have more expenses.
Yeah, bigger expenses. Well, I mean, there's actually a cap. It doesn't actually, your expenses doesn't scale the same way your income does, your wealth does. Because the food that you buy only gets so expensive. Get it? So, what eventually you spend up money, that's why eventually, after a certain point, your money just starts skyrocketing because you no longer have all your overhead has a fixed amount. Okay, even the most luxurious person, if they're smart enough, if they're just not stupid and spending money willy nilly, right? They could easily live within $1 million or $2 million, right? Say a few $1 million if they have luxurious living standards. Okay, but besides that, all that extra money, if you're making $10 million a year, your actual spending doesn't increase in the same rate. That's only the case up to about like $100,000, $200,000. After that, you're able to actually save much money. That's why the rich get richer. That's one of the reasons. So we need to break those barriers, bro. Let's get that $100,000, and then the 100 million. 1 million first, and then the 100 million. We got a super ship to build.
I think it's gonna be easier if we just find the wood ourselves and start building it, bro.